Hello friends, myself Leena Vagude. Today we are going to discuss about the advanced surveying. The subject code given to this subject is 22301. So next, in advanced surveying we are discussing the chapter 1 means plain table surveying. The weightage given to this chapter 1 is 8 marks. This chapter includes the following topics. Here are some contents which includes this chapter 1. Let's see that a principle of plane table survey. Next is accessories of plane table and their use. Telescopic LED. Next is setting of plane table. Orientation of plane table. In that there are two methods of orienting the table: backsighting and magnetic meridian method, true meridian method. Next are the methods of plane table surveys. In that there are three methods: radiation, intersection and traversing. After that, merits and demerits of plane table surveying. So these are the syllabus content which includes this chapter. Next, so let's start from the introduction. Okay, so this plane tabling, it is a it is a peculiar method of surveying in which the field work and plotting are carried out simultaneously. Okay, in a particularly suitable for the preparation of it is particularly suitable for the preparation of small scale maps, medium scale maps, and for filling in details between the theodolite stations. Okay, and this plantable survey is extensively used in recording the topography in engineering surveys. And this the plantable and various ways in which it is used. All are these topics which are used in surveying are dealt with this chapter as a plane table surveying. Okay, next point is principles of plane table surveying. So the plane table surveying, it is based on the principle that the lines drawn during plotting always lie parallel to the corresponding lines actually present on the ground if the plane table is in properly oriented position. Okay, so the first principle is the principle of plane table surveying is that the rays drawn from the different points should pass through a single point. Okay, so all the rays which are drawn from different points, but they should pass through a single point, or that single point means it is a position of station point. Okay, this is the first principle of plane table surveying. And second one is the position of table at any station should be the same as that of the previous station. Okay, means it means that the table should be accurately oriented at all the subsequent stations. Okay, so these are the two main principles of plane table surveying. Next point, accessories of plane tables. Okay, so this plane table, it consists of the following accessories. First one is plane table, second is LED, third one is spirit level, next is trough compass, after that plumbing fork and drawing sheet. So these all are the accessories of plane tables. So let's start from the first. It means it is a plane table. Okay. So this plane table, it is made up of well seasoned and good quality drawing board, such as teak or pine, and of size varying from 40 centimeter by 30 centimeter to 75 centimeter by 60 centimeter. Okay, so the this is the size of the plane table provided in plane table surveying, and it is mounted on a tripod stand, in which in such a way that it can be leveled and rotated about the vertical axis, and then clamped in any position. Okay, so see this figure. This is a plane table, and below that it is mounted on this tripod stand, and over that plane table there are some plane table accessories here. So this long ruler, it is a LED. This is a level 2. Okay, so next is LED. Next accessories is LED. So this LED is made up of brass, and it is simply a straight edge carrying a line of sight. Okay, so this LED is used for sighting the objects to be located, and this there are and that ruling edge of the LED is called as a fiducial edge. There are two kinds of this LED here. First is simple LED and telescopic LED. Okay, so the simple LED, which is fitted with sight vents at both the ends. Okay, so at both the ends there are two sight vents here. One of the sight vent is provided with a central here. Okay, so the sight vent means it is a narrow slit, which is used to look the forward against the object, and it is placed near the eye position of observer. Okay, and on the other side of the LED there is a object vent provided, and this object vent carries the horsehair, which is used to exact the sighting of object, and it is placed opposite to the eye position of observer. Okay, second type is a telescopic LED. So in this case of telescopic LED, a telescope is attached to it, and the edge of LED and the axis of telescope are parallel. In both the LEDs, the line of sight is the same vertical plane as the fiducial edge is parallel to it. Okay, and the that fiducial edge is graduated so that it can be used as a scale for plotting. So on over that fiducial edge, the graduations are provided for plotting, and the telescope is provided with a vertical circle bubble, and also provided by stadia hairs also. Okay, next is the trough compass. So a trough compass, or it is a simply circular box compass for making north direction on the drawing sheet, and this trough compass, it is a rectangular box made of non-magnetic metal containing a magnetic needle provided at the center. So see that figure. Uh, Inside that rectangular box, a magnetic needle provided at the center, and the compass which consists of zero mark. Okay, that compass, it consists of zero mark at both the ends to locate the north south direction. A circular box compass carries a pivoted magnetic needle at the center, and the circular box is fitted on a square base plate. Sometimes the two bubble tubes are fixed at right angles to each other on the base plate. Okay, and this rough compass is used for marking the north direction on paper. So for marking the north direction, we use this rough compass. Next is the plumbing fork. Okay, so the plumbing fork is also called as U frame. This U frame consists of hairpin shaped or U shaped light metal frame having legs of equal length. The lower leg carries a hook in which a plumb bob is suspended, and this U frame is used for centering the table, and to indicate when a point on plan is vertically over the station point on the ground. This U-frame also used for transferring the location of instrument station on sheet to the ground. So for transferring the point from sheet to ground, we use this plumbing fork or U-frame. See this figure. So below one arm of this U-frame, it is on the sheet, and other arm of this U-frame is attached to the plumb bob here. Okay, so it is placed horizontally round the table so that the extremity of one leg coincides with the point on the paper, while exactly below it, and from the extremity of other leg, it's suspended from the plumb bob, which should coincide with the corresponding point on the ground. Okay, next is the spirit level. This spirit level may be used for the ascertaining if the table is properly leveled. Okay, it is a metal tube containing a small bubble, and this level may be either of a tabular variety or of a circular type. So essentially with a flat base so that it can be laid on a table and is truly leveled when the bubble is in the central position. Okay, so the table is leveled by placing the, so this spirit level is used for the leveling purpose. So the table is leveled by placing the level on the board in two positions at right angles. So you have to check that leveling for by placing the spirit level in two positions at right angles and getting the bubble central in the both positions. Okay, next is next accessories means it is drawing paper. So the quality of paper used for plain tabling, it should be good. It should never be folded or rolled, but should be carried flat, and the faint colored drawing paper may be used to reduce the strain on the eyes. But the zinc or celluloid sheets should be used for plain tabling, in damp climates, and the paper should be properly stretched on the drawing board by suitable clips or pasting the edges. Okay, so other drawing materials includes the pens, pencils, erasers, scales, etc. So this all about the accessories used in plain table surveying. So hope you understand this video. Thank you.